No.
Home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the... And instinctively, you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out quickly.
You can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming.
This is 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion.
It's a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's loose at the 40, and he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Now Mahomes runs over, and they got it inside the 10 at the 8. We're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're there on the opening drive. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. It is caught by Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off with a camp. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a guy.
It's of urgency, yet somehow still stays calm. Because your natural impulse, your first possession is not until the second quarter, is you got to attack right away. Throw something big at them right away. Yeah, you got to move the ball, but maybe be a little bit careful in doing so.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lane?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go forward, pick up that first? First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's O'Connell. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To throw here, O'Connell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get AC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And able to get this across the...
Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A first down run with Jacobs won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's about all, and it's second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him.
From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9. Here's O'Connell. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Third and 19. Now O'Connell. Looking deep for Adams. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Bill Habston 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll
underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Again. Mahomes now on first down. That'll be caught by Rice. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down.
They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again with O'Connell. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Try to take this home. They'll run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Butker's kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult. Oh, there's no to the field goal. Here's Butker to kick it away. out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now London down by 10. A minute 50 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. O'Connell. He has Mayer complete, and he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Here's O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. Still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
O'Connell looking to throw yet again. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Second down, goal to go. Throwing, O'Connell. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Keep our boys. Let's get some luck, boys. Let's do this, man. Let's go get it.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And once again, O'Connell back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting. 18 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. Shreds him with a stiff arm. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and